Quick thinking first responders pulled off a dramatic river rescue over the weekend.
It is June here in East Alabama, and it's going to feel like June this week coming up. We will have the complete forecast details for all of East Alabama coming up. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Katie Edwards. A prayer vigil was held this afternoon in Tyler Park for Anniston Fire Chief Jeff Waldrep, who is in intensive care after suffering a major heart attack last week. City officials say the chief's family said over the weekend that Waldrep is recovering at Regional Medical Center, and they asked for the community's support and prayers during his health crisis. Thanks to quick action by first responders, Gadsden officials were able to find a missing swimmer alive and well in the Coosa River on Saturday. Rescuers received a call around 1:30 p.m. Saturday telling them that someone had lost sight of a swimmer in the Coosa near Jack L. Ray Park and the I-759 bridge. The Gadsden Fire Department, Police Department, and other nearby water rescue units responded, along with drone teams from the Ballplay Bend Fire Department. They found the swimmer safe around 3:30 p.m. Medics checked him out and reported that he was a little worn out, but fine. Talladega officials opened the city's first inclusive, fully accessible ADA public playground this afternoon. The equipment at Unity Playground is especially designed to be inclusive and accessible, which will allow children of all abilities to play together. Parents of children with special needs were on hand for the playground opening, and they said its unique design will make a big difference for their families. Talladega resident Edna Richardson says her daughter Stacy is a long-term cancer survivor who can't play safely at most parks. Unity Playground will give her a place for recreation, which her doctors say is an important part of her treatment. Margaret Chandler, whose daughter is in a wheelchair, says she loves having an accessible park in her hometown. The project was funded by a $50,000 T-Mobile hometown grant, a $75,000 contribution from the Talladega Clay Randolph Child Care Corporation, and $50,000 from other local organizations. A major boost for a local agency tackling substance abuse. How a new grant will help launch a prevention program next.
This spring and summer, get it done right with Oxford Lumber, your hometown partner for projects big or small. From refreshing your garden to upgrading your outdoor space, we've got everything you need. Check out our full garden center and gear up on our Stihl showroom, chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, and more. Ready to grill? We've got Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone to fire up the fun. Since 1985, Oxford Lumber has been built on tradition and focused on you. Visit us today at any of our 5 locations: Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln. Oxford Lumber, where you're treated like family.
Welcome to Buster Miles Kia in Anniston, where we're dedicated to serving you with honesty and care. Whether you're shopping for a new or used car or need service, we're here to make it easy and stress-free. Visit us today at Buster Miles Kia, where great cars and family values come together. Buster Miles Kia, your trusted hometown dealership.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrep Metal Buildings, custom metal buildings built right here in Anniston.
A $75,000 grant awarded last week to the Agency for Substance Abuse Prevention will be used for a local marijuana prevention program. ASAP officials say they plan to target students at local colleges and young adults age 18 to 25. Their evidence-based programs will focus on increasing awareness of substance misuse, promoting mental wellness, and encouraging healthy decision-making. The campaign will also feature interactive workshops and community events highlighting the risk of marijuana misuse. Kiara Lane, a prevention specialist at ASAP, says the grant will expand her organization's prevention efforts and serve a broader audience of young adults in Calhoun County. Members of the Shinbone Valley Volunteer Fire Department say Able Road will be closed until Friday while a pipe is replaced between Curvins and the Clay County line. Motorists are asked to find an alternate route until the road reopens. When we come back, high school football isn't just for boys anymore.
From CARE's Direct Primary Care. Do you want convenient 24/7 access to health care? We're available in person, by text, phone, and video visit. Sooner or later, we all get sick. A quick trip to an ER or urgent care can quickly add up to more than the cost of 1 year's membership of Direct Primary Care. If you have a high deductible, you can quickly burn through that before your insurance activates. Join CARE's DPC today.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Talladega High School has been given a $10,000 grant from the Atlanta Falcons to support a girls' flag football team. It's one of 10 high schools in Alabama this year to receive the support, which comes from the Atlanta team and the Arthur M. Blank Family Foundation. The money will be used by the schools to establish the sport for this upcoming season. The Falcons first brought the world of girls' flag football to Alabama in 2021. 4 years later, there are more than 130 Alabama high schools that will offer girls flag football as a varsity sport. This past weekend, the Falcons held a flag football clinic focused on the fundamentals of the sport at Birmingham's Legion Field. This month's first Tuesday market in downtown Anniston will be tomorrow evening from 4 to 7 at the City Market on 126 West 11th Street. The event will feature fresh local produce, artisanal food items, handmade crafts, and more. John Holder is now standing by in the Pool Doctor Weather Center with a look at your forecast. John?
Katie, this week is going to be very warm and mostly dry. Some changes coming by the end of the week. We'll break down the forecast for all of East Alabama next.
Spring into freshness at WM. Celebrate the season with our bountiful selection of farm fresh produce. From juicy berries to crisp greens, taste the flavors of spring at WM. Visit us today and let the freshness bloom in every bite. EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below. This segment of EAN Local Weather is brought to you by Pool Doctor Custom Pools in Jacksonville. Personal, professional, quality.
Here's the EAN Weather Cam coming to you courtesy today of Longleaf Media Works, a great drone company here in East Alabama, giving you a drone shot of downtown Anniston. That's Noble Street looking southward. You see RMC and 10th Street Mountain up in the background there. Really nice day today. Plenty of sunshine, blue sky, the high temperature about where we should be exactly for this time of year at 85 degrees on the second day of June. Low this morning was 58, a little bit below the average for this time of year. We have a fantastic night coming up tonight across East Alabama. Clear and nice, no chance of rain. Not as cool as last night, 63 for the low, but all in all, it is going to be a very pleasant June evening all across the region. Coming up during the day tomorrow, more summertime weather in store. We'll already be at 71 degrees by 9 o'clock tomorrow. At lunchtime, we're at 81 degrees, again with plenty of sunshine, and another rain-free day. This will be our fourth day in a row without rainfall across East Alabama. 88 for the high tomorrow afternoon with plenty of sunshine around 3 o'clock. Well, as we take a look at what's going to take place over the next 7 days here in our Pool Doctor Weather Center. Here's our 7-day outlook. By Wednesday, we're bringing back a small chance of a shower. This is pretty typical weather for June in Alabama. About a 1 in 3 chance of a pop-up shower or thunderstorm with the heating of the day. Same deal on Thursday. That rain chance at about 40%. Highs remain in the 80s, nighttime lows in the upper 60s. By the time we get into Friday, we're going to switch back to a wetter pattern across East Alabama. A 50-50 chance of rain on Friday. By Saturday and Sunday, we're looking at a 70 to 80% chance of rain. As a matter of fact, it looks like Sunday might be a washout. I don't think that will be the case on Saturday. Highs remain in the mid to upper 80s. Nighttime lows close to 70 degrees. We'll keep high rain chances in the forecast in about a week or so by next Monday, again with a 60% chance of rain. But the big story here is the dry weather we've had, and relatively dry coming up all the way through most of the week until we get to Friday afternoon. Now, let's take a look at our next graphic here. A couple of things we want to look at with all this clear weather, the good weather we've had. Our air quality index for Anniston. This is for today, and today we were only sitting at about 57. Not as good as it has been the last couple of weeks, but again, starting to get some of that haze coming in. We've had some of that smoke coming down out of Canada from those wildfires of the last several days. So that's bumped us up into a moderate category. You see the number there at 57. Now, as we take a look at our UV index, very high. We were sitting at 8 today in Anniston. The index only goes to 11. Extreme is 11, very high in that 8 to 10 category, and that's where we were today. No clouds, no rain, maximum sunshine. Our UV index at 8 o'clock, or I should say at 8. If you're going to be out and about anytime in the next couple of days across East Alabama for any amount of time during the middle of the day, make sure to put on that sunscreen. Because it is going to be very tough, high UV index, and we're in that time of year where we talk about sunburns across East Alabama. I'll be back here tomorrow morning. We'll have your Tuesday weather at a glance, and I'm right back here tomorrow night as we'll have EAN local news and continue detailing the forecast for the rest of the work week across East Alabama. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more EAN local news with Katie in just a moment.
At Pool Doctor Custom Pools in Jacksonville, we believe a great pool is where the best memories are made. Family cookouts, sunny afternoons, kids laughing and splashing, it all starts with a pool that's clean, clear, and ready for fun. That's where we come in. From trusted Pentair products to the cutting-edge BeatBot cleaners, plus top quality chemicals and fun accessories, we've got everything you need to keep your pool perfect. Visit Pool Doctor today, where pool care meets family care.
Thank you for watching. You can find us every weeknight on Facebook and YouTube, our website, and on Rumble. Just go to the platform of your choice and watch our news, sports, and weather coverage whenever it's convenient for you. We'll see you back here Tuesday for your news on your schedule.